It's presidential candidate Ron Paul. Let's go backstage and talk to him. Let's go. Dr. Ron Paul, very cool to meet you.
Hi, how are you?
Great job on the show. How was your experience on our show tonight?
Yeah, a lot of fun, a lot better than the other interviews I have to go through in the presidential campaign.
We gave you plenty of time to talk, and it was great to hear what you had to say.
And, my sentences, I got to complete them. I didn't get interrupted. That's pretty unusual.
We'll continue the trend backstage. All right. So we have some Jay Leno Facebook fan questions, if you don't mind giving us some brief.
I'll give it a try.
All right. Sandy Weber wants to know, are you going to legalize marijuana?
I'm not going to enforce any federal laws against marijuana. It is a state issue, but the federal government should never override anything the states do. So states that legalize it and allow people to use it, they should be left alone. But these are only on recent history. The first marijuana laws were in 1937. And there's no authority in the Constitution to regulate anything a person puts in their body.
Okay, great. Joel Cabby wants to know, if you become president, will you be prepared to lead the U.S. if there's another world war? It's a little extreme, but if there's another war.
If it's necessary, but it has to be justified, and it has to be a defensive war. It shouldn't be any of these offensive wars that we're involved in, and it should be a proper authority, which means a declaration of war. Then, yes, I would meet my responsibility and fight and win the war.
Great answer, all right. And David Swift wants to know, what are your thoughts on the provisions to detain U.S. terrorism suspects indefinitely?
I think it's one of the most atrocious changes in our constitutional law that we've had in our history. I think it's very, very dangerous. This means that as of now, because that law was just passed, that the president through military can arrest any American that he suspects might be associated with somebody that might be a criminal. And he is denied an attorney, and he can be held indefinitely. And this is on top of the fact that within the last year, the president announced that he can assassinate American citizens without a trial and without charges. Very, very dangerous changes. I think they not only have they violated our Constitution, they virtually have gone back and eliminated some of the protections all the way back to the Magna Carta.
Wow, yeah, great answer. And before you go, we had Dana Carvey on the show, comedian Dana Carvey, earlier this week. He did an impression of you. I'm wondering if we could show it to you and get your impression of his impression. Here we go.
Say hello to my partner, Representative Ron Paul. Ooh. The Fed is simply printing too much debt. We can't afford all this debt. That's why I didn't even get to the punchline.
What do you think?
See, well, he had to laugh, so he knew he wasn't doing a very good job.
All right. An honest answer, of course. We can expect that from you. Thank you, Dr.
Very
Paul.
good.
Thank you.
Great.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Ron Paul gives it straight and answers your questions. We'll see you later. Peace.